there is a growing political tension here in Kenya that has begun to attract widespread attention, after KTN News revealed that the current President William Ruto had stripped Deputy President Kithure Kindiki of some of his responsibilities and handed them over to the current Cabinet Secretary, actually Premier Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, who hails from Western Kenya. So another revelation has emerged, ladies and gentlemen, which I will explain in this video, and you'll be shocked. 2 days ago, it was alleged that the current Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale advised President William Ruto to sack, to dismiss, to expel 4 cabinet secretaries out of 8 of them from the so-called Mlima Kenya region because they behave according to what Duale said, that all cabinet secretaries from Mlima Kenya behave as if the government belongs to them, despite serving in Ruto's administration. Actually, that is what Aden Duale said in his first language, but it was translated. That is why we all know what he said. Now, these developments have caused anxiety here in Kenya within the government circles. It is alleged that Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki, if indeed stripped of his responsibilities, Cabinet Secretaries from the so-called Mlima Kenya region are prepared to resign, all of them, triggering a major political shakeup within the government. Before I continue, as you continue watching this clip, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. I request you. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please consider subscribing. This is the only channel where we don't sugarcoat, but we always put the news as it is. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell. Without wasting your time, back to our political analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, it is also claimed that if Ruto follows Duale's advice and sack, or rather dismiss, the 4 Mount Kenya cabinet secretaries, men leaders from the region, including those cabinet secretaries and even PSs, could walk away from the Kenya Kwanza government. Actually, that is bad news we have received on our news desk. So, the moment Ruto attempts to sack even a single cabinet secretary, all of them are prepared to resign. Among those holding senior positions in Ruto's administration currently is Professor Kithure Kindiki from Mlima Kenya as the Deputy President. Number 2, Alice Wahome is serving as the Cabinet Secretary for Lands, Rebecca Miano, number 3. Eric Muga, number 4. Number 5, Lee Kinyanjui. Number 6, Mutahi Kagwe. Number 7, William Kabogo, ICT Minister, Geoffrey Ruku. Number 9, Mercy Wanjau. These are senior officials from Mlima Kenya who are working under Ruto's administration. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if the current government, Kenya Kwanza coalition, mishandles its relationship with these leaders, including cabinet secretaries and even principal secretaries from Mlima Kenya, take to your nearest bank and save it there for future reference. They will resign. And after resignation, according to the reports we have, they will join Rigathi Gachagua's political camp. Now, it could severely damage Ruto's chances of securing support from the Mlima Kenya region in the next general elections 2027 if they resign, because it will be a great embarrassment, you know. After reports of the alleged changes serviced, ladies and gentlemen, here in Kenya, Ruto's ally Dennis Itumbi, you know, he's working hapo kwa Ikulu. Itumbi dismissed all allegations, saying those reports were false. You know, he was responding to what KTN published yesterday, that Ruto has stripped Professor Kithure Kindiki's responsibilities. Now, Kindiki, I was going through Kindiki's social media accounts. Actually posted on his official Facebook account and even X. He said, or rather he described claims that are fake news. You know, claims that he had been stripped of his responsibilities as fake news. That is what he wrote. Actually, aliandika maneno mawili, fake news. So Kindiki should remember that the process leading to Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment, or rather removal, began in a similar manner. Sijui mbona anasahau haraka haraka. At the time, Ruto denied that claims. He said there is nothing going on, or rather nothing will happen. Actually, when one of the journalists questioned Ruto that there is allegations that his Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is going to be impeached, Ruto said there is nothing like that during an interview, you know. Later, Gachagua was removed through parliamentary process, and it was alleged that Ruto had played a key role in his ouster from the Kenya Kwanza government. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to conclude, but on several occasions, Ruto has publicly stated that tribal leaders were removed from the government. Yani, he always uses Swahili phrases by saying, si wakabila tuliwafukuza, wakwenda atutaki wakabila. That is a good indication, or rather is a good confirmation that Ruto was behind Rigathi Gachagua's removal from Kenya Kwanza coalition government. You know, these remarks are interpreted as being directed at Gachagua. Now, in your opinion, should Kindiki and the Mlima Kenya leaders, including Cabinet Secretaries, Principal Secretaries, leave the government now by resigning, or should they wait and see what happens or what will happen for them? Write your opinion in the comment section below and let me know what you think. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, Mwana Kenya Media, where we don't sugarcoat but we always put the news as it is, please consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any video clip, you'll be notified that Mwana Kenya Media has uploaded the video clip to watch. Remember to share our links to other WhatsApp groups and on Facebook. That is only we can continue building this channel of ours, Mwana Kenya Media. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.